Welcome to another episode of It's Just Person Podcast. I just want to jump on here for a few minutes and I want to speak on the subject of manage your emotions or they will destroy you. Manage your emotions or they will manage you or they will destroy you. You know, anything that's done out of your when you're emotional will never end well for you. That's why it's best not to make any type of decisions, important decisions when you are emotional. Because if you're led by your emotions, your emotions are gonna lead you wrong every time. That's why it's best not to react, but to respond. The difference with reaction is emotional based. When you respond, you have time to analyze everything. Then you come up with a good decision. And then once you make that decision, and you stand on it, that's when you respond with wisdom and understanding and knowledge. That's why when you're in a relationship and you're all emotional and you going out there and get you a gun and you shoot somebody, you can't come back from that. You done destroyed your life. Because now you have to suffer the consequence. You got to go to jail. You got to go to court, go to jail. You got to be away from your family. That's why it's best. Always think things out before you make a decision. Because when people know that you are an emotional person, they will use it to their advantage. They'll use it against them. And my what one of my sayings is, uh, before I allow you to frustrate me, I'll frustrate you first. Because I'll frustrate you because everything you're trying to do, it doesn't work. I'll just laugh in your face because it's funny to me. And that is not going to come overnight. That's a when you're going through, you experiencing things and you put that in practice. You know, I didn't get this way overnight. I had to experience some things because you got to understand too. You know, you can't allow people uh outside influences to mess up what you feel on the inside. Because if you're all emotional and I mean, that affects your health too. It's not just affecting your outside; it affects your inside too. Your blood pressure, um, your strokes, heart attack. It affects everything. Whatever happens, happens, and you deal with it uh, with wisdom and knowledge. You deal with it better than using your emotion. Because once you are emotional, you're led by your emotions, you'll lose out every time. And it's just a matter of time before you destroy yourself. That's why it's best to embrace rejection, embrace betrayal. Because if Jesus went through all that, what makes you exempt from all that? That's why certain things I don't even let bother me. You know, by going through somebody's phone, listening to their conversation. I don't even bother. Well, I don't even bother doing that because it's not my. I don't. I mean, if they are doing it, that's on them. And time reveals everything. I don't have to go looking for it. It's going to reveal itself, and you deal with it then. You know, I don't deal in what if, and I don't go looking for stuff. I got too many things going on right now to even put even a second of my time and energy on that. You can't control a grown person. It's hard enough trying to control yourself. You can't stop nobody from being who they are. You already have an idea what type of person you're dealing with. If you don't manage your emotions are gonna manage you, or they're gonna end up destroying you. Cause you're gonna start making foolish mistakes based on emotion, and you can't come back from that. And your life is ruined. You find out your wife or you find out your husband cheating, and you go and shoot him. You go run him over in a car. You can't come back from that. The best revenge when somebody does something wrong to you is just move on, and you get better, because before that person leaves this earth, they're gonna have to full circle back to you, and you deal with them accordingly. Just because you forgive somebody, I mean you have to uh, keep them in your presence. You can forgive them and move on, but I wouldn't let them back in my life. I can forgive you, but as far as getting back in my life, no, that's over with. I can't trust you, and you move on. You move on from that, because your life is your responsibility, and you got to control every aspect of it. You can't let people affect you in that point where you forget who you are. You got to learn how to manage your emotion, or they're gonna manage you. You got a lot of people in jail now because they made decisions based on emotion. And I bet you ask them now, I bet they regret it. And you have people in your life that will intentionally uh, use that against you. They will provoke you. Anybody that's in your life and they say they love you, and if they get enjoyment out of provoking you, getting you upset, they don't love you. And the quicker you realize that, and the quicker you get away from them, the better off you'll be. Your life is more valuable than that damn friendship. That's not even a friendship, because they probably the only one benefiting from it. If you found any value in this video, like, share, subscribe to my channel. It's Just Percy Podcast. Like I always say, whatever you do it better. But you better learn how to manage your emotions before your emotions manage you. Peace.